Well, we'll go to. I don't have a picture. We're all crazy. Okay, something's not right here. Either way, I got it. We're here. There we go. All right. That wasn't what I was playing. Okay, I'm sorry I'm coming in here late today. Um, I was supposed to be in Hutchinson, but after I left my therapist, I stopped at the service station, put gas in my truck, and just as I was going in to pay for the gas, I got a call from Hutchinson. It's too cold. Bill's not going to McPherson. Can you come tomorrow? Yeah, I can come tomorrow. So I said, okay, because I got to get insurance on CJ's car and try to tag CJ's car and do all this stuff. So anyway, we went to the insurance. I come home. I went to the grocery store first because when my daughter was here over Christmas, I um, I let CJ open all of his gifts from Dad and I. So I went and bought him some more this morning. And of course, when I'm there, I'm always thinking of my husband. So I bought my husband a couple more things. And so now I have more gifts to wrap, and I've already taken the tree down. Well, I took all the decorations off the ficus that's in the living room, just like this, only it doesn't have sunflowers and lights on it anymore. So, anyhow. So, anyway, then when I got home, put the groceries away, got stuff for supper tonight, told CJ, I said, whenever you're ready to go to El Dorado, let me know. Well, what are we going to El Dorado for? You want insurance on your car? Oh, yeah, let me get dressed. I'll be ready in a minute. It's the fastest I've ever seen that kid get dressed. And so he got dressed. We went over to El Dorado, got his insurance. And I said, well, let's just go ahead and go to Goodwill because we're here. I found some more Tupperware and a few other things. I don't remember what else I bought. But I got some more Tupperware and some other stuff. Got some in my mouth. Sorry. Popcorn kernel. So then we get a call from the insurance lady. Can you bring those insurance papers back? You're supposed to have the blank copy and I'm supposed to have the signed copy. Sure, no problem. So anyway. So we bring the insurance papers back and then we we go to Walmart and pick up a couple of things that we need because was down to 3 incense sticks, which I haven't lit one today in here. So I went and bought 2 more boxes of these. They are the black cherry. And I bought 2 more boxes of sage because I'm almost out of them too. And I don't know, I guess I misplaced 2 boxes or something. Because I had 4 boxes and I put one down on my husband's desk and I kept one and I burned it and then I couldn't find any more to put on. I stole the ones off my husband's desk and now I don't know where the other 2 boxes are. So I bought 2 more. So anyway, we did that. Then we came home. We went to go get his car tagged. We decided we would drive over to the car tag office. So we drove over there and we sat and waited. And we got through the line and about 40-minute wait. And then we get all the way up there. She goes through everything, types all the stuff in the computer, asks all the important questions. Then she says, we have a problem. We're not going to be able to tag this today. And I'm like, okay, why? What's wrong? She said, can you call them and have them set up your insurance to start today? Otherwise, we can't tag until Wednesday, and we're not going to be open Wednesday, so we can tag Friday. And I said, we can tag Friday, no big deal. He doesn't need to drive it between now and then anyway. She said, okay. So we got to go back Friday and tag his car. So no big deal. No big deal. So anyway, that's the way it's looking there. And then I come home and I started researching for today's live, and I was hoping to be able to be done and ready by 3 o'clock, but I didn't. So anyway, here I am. I started at 3:10. It's now 3:25, and I'm thankful you're here. My husband, on the other hand, stuck in Cheyenne, Wyoming. They couldn't get him home for Christmas. They needed him to do a. They had more loads than they had drivers. So he said that he would do this load to Wyoming and then come back. We got to Wyoming and he only had 17 hours of his 70 left for the week when he got there. So they didn't have a return trip back for him. So he's been sitting there since yesterday. He sat there all day yesterday. Now he's got to sit there all day today, and then he picks up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning someplace else in Laramie, I think it is, Wyoming, which is only like 45-minute drive from Cheyenne. Laramie's not that far from Cheyenne. It's either Cheyenne, Laramie, and Rawlins, or Rawlins, Laramie, and Cheyenne. Rawlins, Cheyenne, and Laramie. I don't remember which is first, Laramie or Cheyenne. But they're three close. I used to live in Rawlins. And so then he's got to go pick up in Laramie tonight and bring that load back to Kansas City. And then from Kansas City, he'll be coming home. So he'll probably be home about Thursday or Friday. Wednesday? I don't know. Thursday? I don't know. He'll be home towards the end of the week. Then we'll do our family Christmas with us. So, okie dokie. Enough about that. We don't have any drama going on this side of the Arkansas border. So we will get into finding out what's going on down in North Carolina. Oops, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, we're going to talk about Asha degree. Now, Asha, on February 14th of 2000, Valentine's Day, 9-year-old Asha Dakila Degree vanished from her family home in Shelby, North Carolina during a stormy night. Her father checked on her at 2:30 a.m. and saw her asleep in bed, sharing a room with her older brother. By 6:30 a.m., she was gone. The doors were locked and there was no sign of forced entry. Asha had packed her backpack beforehand and left on foot in the rain. Motorists spotted a small girl matching her description walking alongside Highway 18 around 3:45 or 4:30. There's a 45-minute time difference there, but okay. One driver turned around to check on her out of concern, but she reportedly ran into a wooded area beside the road. Now, this is what she looked like when she went missing at 9, and this is age progression up till what she might look like right now, 25 years later. In August 2001, contractors found Asha's backpack buried about 30 miles north of Burke County, double wrapped in black trash bags. It contained items not belonging to her, including a library book from her school, McElligot's Pool by Dr. Seuss, and a New Kids on the Block t-shirt. The FBI had highlighted these potential clues. Now that looks like a sleep shirt. This is her age size, right? But a New Kids on the Block thing for a 9-year-old? Recent developments in 2024. The case saw major activity in 2024 and 2025. September 2024, FBI and local authorities searched properties linked to the Dedman family, Roy and Connie Dedman, local residents. They seized a green 1964 AMC Rambler car with features similar to the early 70s green Lincoln Continental or Ford Thunderbird that witnesses may have seen Asha enter in 2000. An AMC Rambler with features similar to an early 70s green Lincoln Continental Rambler? Lincoln Continental. Okay. A Lincoln Continental is about this wide. And a little old Rambler is about this. It's a little bitty stick shift. Lincoln Continental is like 3 times the size. Or Ford Thunderbird. Now, there were some Ford Thunderbirds that were bigger like that. Authorities first publicly stated they believed Asha was the victim of homicide and her body was concealed. No remains found as of late 2025. In February 2025, search warrants targeted cell phones of Roy Redmond and 2 of his daughters, including Lizzie Foster, 18 in 2000. Warrants referenced a mid-2000s witness account of one daughter allegedly confessing to unaliving Asha Degree while intoxicated at a party, plus text messages and possible obstruction. In April 2025, additional searches occurred on Lincoln County property tied to the investigation. The Dedman family denies involvement through their attorney, suggesting a deceased person may be responsible. Investigators reported insignificant progress via retested evidence and new technology. Their reward grew to $100,000. FBI, state, local, and community contributions combined with new billboards erected in 2025. Current status: as of late December 2025, the case remains unsolved and active. Classified as a homicide, no arrests have occurred and Asha's remains have not been recovered. Her family, parents Harold and Aquilia, Brother O'Brien, continues annual walks and holds hope, though her mother has expressed belief that she may still be alive. The mystery of why a sheltered, fearful of storms child like Asha would leave home voluntarily persists, fueling theories from grooming, abduction to accident. It's one of the most discussed cold cases online due to its inexplicable elements. If you'd like details or theories, specific warrants, or other aspects, just say so. So I could hit Grok and research those things. But we're going to go over here to WBTV News.
In the search for a missing girl out of Cleveland County.
Today marks Asha Degree's 35th birthday. She was just 9 years old when she disappeared more than 25 years ago. Our Mary Calkins is live in the newsroom with a look at where things stand right now, Mary.
Well, Naya and Alex, Asha Degree, who is affectionately known as Shelby's sweetheart, was last seen on Valentine's Day in 2000. And since then, local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies have been working to bring her home. Now, Asha was last seen walking along Highway 18 in Shelby. That's about 1 mile from her home. In the years that followed, there have been significant breaks in the case. Just last September, local and federal law enforcement agencies carried out a series of search warrants at multiple properties, including at a home on Cherryville Road in Shelby. Now, among the items seized, there was a green 70s era car with a close resemblance to the one the FBI said it was looking for back in 2016. Search warrants also revealed multiple suspects in the case, though no arrests have been made. In May, the FBI and the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office increased the reward for information to $75,000. And then in June, Governor Stein's office added $25,000. And through it all, Asha's family has never given up hope. Over the years, they've spoken with WBTV about the difficulty of missing Asha for all of these years.
You look at her classmates that's grown up and that we're still part of their life. And then that's when you realize what you miss. The weddings, they're having children now, and you realize all of that.
And anyone with information is asked to contact the FBI or the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office. And again, that reward for information is $100,000. Reporting live in the newsroom, Mary Calkins, WBTV, on your side.
2025 has been an absolutely devastating.
Okay. So her mom still hopes she's going to be found alive.
We make sure you get your order fast and right.
Sorry. That one just went on autoplay and I didn't mean for it to. Oh. I'm trying to get the volume right and it's going mute volume, mute volume. I hit the wrong button.
FBI is making another push in the search for Asha Degree. Right now, the reward for information in this case is up to $100,000. Degree disappeared from her Cleveland County.
See how much smaller that car is? This is the Nash or the Rambler, whatever. It says and accent, okay, something like that. This is the small car that they were comparing to those Monte Carlo size Thunderbird and Lincoln that we saw on the flyer. This doesn't look anything like that. I don't understand.
Home back in 2000 when she was just 9 years old. Last year, the FBI said investigators were making some significant progress in this case. Anyone with information is urged to call authorities.
The Seahawks are just one game away from an NFC.
We don't care about Seahawks. We don't. We don't care. I guess K-Tom must be something big in North Carolina, because this is from the same news company. It's just a different story. Family linked to Asha Degree's case shares their side of the story. New voices emerge in the long-standing investigation of Asha Degree disappearance, with the Dedman family now speaking through a spokesperson.
The family named as suspects in the Asha Degree case are sharing their side for the first time. You might remember in September, Roy and Connie Dedman were listed as suspects, with 5 properties connected to them being searched.
That's right. But tonight, no one has been charged in the case. And of course, Asha is still missing. WCNC Charlotte's Anna King spoke with the Dedman spokesperson about what they say the family is being threatened.
Yeah, it's been 25 years of questions, rumors, and heartbreak. And tonight, the family, who once owned the properties and the car at the center of last year's search, says they've been quiet long enough.
Frustrated, and they're angry, and they're scared.
25 long years, and still no answers. Last September, a search warrant brought investigators to 5 properties across Cleveland, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg counties, owned by the Dedman family. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office says one key aspect of the search, this green AMC Rambler thought to be connected to Asha's disappearance.
They didn't own the car at the time Asha disappeared.
Records show the family didn't take ownership of the car until 1 month after Asha went missing.
The whole community has this theory of the crime. There's been threats. There's been people calling them horrible names.
The Dedman says since then they've been targets of hate, and this has gone too far. And while investigators continue to comb through evidence, the Degree family is still waiting for that one piece that could bring closure to years of heartache. Now, this is still an active investigation, and the reward for information leading to an arrest on this case now sits at $100,000. In Cleveland County, Anna King, WCNC Charlotte.
Okay, so I wonder. Okay, that one's not going to go ahead and play. Okay. I wonder why they can't, because the title should show who she got it from, who that family bought it from. The new copy of the title with their name on it should show who they purchased it from. So why can't they go find those people and leave the Redmonds or Dedmans or whatever their name is, leave them alone. But look for the people that they bought that Rambler from. I don't know. All right, I have one last 4-minute video here, 4-minute, 15-second video. She has a beautiful name, Asha Degree.
What does it mean today as far as the 25th year, which will be Friday?
I believe she's still alive, and until somebody can prove me wrong, I'm still gonna believe that.
We ask you, God, to bless this family. Continue to use them, God. Continue to give them this encouragement, God. Continue to lift them up, God. Continue to bless all of us who will come out today with their beautiful praise, God. You all we have to hold on to, God. Oh, in the midnight hour, when we begin to cry, Father, we have to look at you, God, and say, God, help us do this.
Can you tell me a little bit about the community that you have here and that you had before her disappearance?
We was normal family. They played sports. We went to practice. We went to games.
Brides, your dream wedding dress awaits. Glamorous, comfortable, and now crafted with lower impact. At Maggie Sotero, beauty meets purpose. We design with heart, honoring the planet, and your one-of-a-kind love story. Because your gown should reflect you, timeless, thoughtful, unforgettable. Maggie Sotero, start your forever where you and your gown make a beautiful impact.
So we still basically had the same community because
There was
half
no
of the
place to
children that
stop that
he
commercial.
went to church with is who we graduated with. And she would have graduated with her class too, if, she'd have still been here.
With the case being so public and people having their thoughts about it, their theories, and pointing the finger at a family member, how have you gotten through all of those moments where you're hearing that? What did it mean, and how did it feel today to have O'Brien in front of everyone say, I know some people might not ever say it, so I want to take this time to apologize to you for all of this that has been said before.
To my dad, other people might not say it. I'm going to apologize to you for what you had to endure for these 25 years of them saying that you had something to do with my sister's disappearance.
2025 has been an absolutely devastating year. There have been cuts to humanitarian aid and escalating crises globally.
I know the love you have for her, and I know the love you have for me and my mama, and I don't care what nobody said. I know you had nothing to do with this, and I stand on that. And I'm sorry, I feel like it's
It was emotional, but then I understood where he was coming from, and he had to get it out. I know he wasn't planning on doing that, but I know it just happened. If people say, I tell them, people will say, because they can't change people's opinions about nobody. If people form their opinions about you regardless, whether good or bad, you can't change it. So you just got to let them say what you're going to say and try to move on past it.
People got opinions. They're going to say whatever they want to say. And I learned that if you keep feeding into it, the more you argue with them, they're going to go, well, if it wasn't true, she wouldn't be that, or she wouldn't be this, or she wouldn't keep saying that. So you got to learn to just.
Actually, I canceled my timeshare. Yeah, it was really easy.
Okay, tune them out. If I thought for half a second, a millimeter of a second, that he had something to do with my child being missing, oh, he would have been dead long time ago. But I know this man. I love this man. I know him better than he know himself. And I know his heart. And I know he didn't. And she was the daddy's girl. We had to teach him. It's gonna be stuff out, but you know your dad. And we've never lied to him since all this happened. He know what we know.
In September, when there was new information in the case, did that kind of give more energy to you guys, or?
Not necessarily energy. We always searching for answers. The biggest thing I say is you try not to get your hopes up. And the reason I say it that way, yes, you want closure, but now
2025 has been an absolutely devastating year. There have been cuts to humanitarian.
You start wanting the rush result. Like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? And unfortunately, these things take time.
All right. Now, we don't know what happened to Asha Degree 25 years ago. She will be 34 years old this year. And she's been missing. So, Asha Degree, if you recognize those pictures of that little girl, and somebody has convinced you that your name is something else, look into it. Please look into it. That could very well be you. And your mom and dad and your brother really, really are missing you. So I hope Asha is able to go home soon and that we're able to do a live about her going home. A cold case solved. But in the meantime, the trip I was supposed to take today, I won't be able to, I'm going to take tomorrow. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be back Wednesday. This isn't the last time you get to see me this year. Good Lord willing. So, anyway, thank you for being here. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just be the reason that they smile. Please hit that thumbs up and share this out. Get the word out about Asha Degree, and hopefully she'll get to come home to her family in North Carolina. Do something nice for someone, even if it's just be the reason they smile, and search for crime. Love y'all.